Gratitude.
The attitude of gratitude.
Of course, quarter life
Ching,
bliss
ching, ching.
season will not be complete without this topic. What's up, besties? Welcome back to Quarter Life Bliss Season 3.
This is your favorite finance podcast with your financial bestie Sarah and bestie Yani.
Hello. Hi, Sarah.
What's up, you guys?
Yes! Episode 3, finally. Episode 3. Meron akong stand ngayon, tissue box. Episode 3 of filming. And today's topic is all about something that I personally practice every day. Gratitude.
The attitude of gratitude.
Of course, quarter life bliss
Ching, ching, ching.
season will not be complete without this topic because I super enjoy talking about this because I believe that this is something that helped me attract more financial abundance and abundance in other aspects of my life.
Yes, exactly.
So let's talk about gratitude.
You start.
I want to start with saying that this year, I am calling again for everyone to change their mindset.
Calling, hindi text.
Hindi. Mahal mag-text. Tsaka nakakatamad mag-text. Dito hindi nagte-text yung mga tao.
Okay,
Anyway, that we should have this year, start practicing being grateful and content with what you have.
Exactly.
Kasi the thing is, we always look at what's lacking, what's missing, what we don't have.
And that's so easy to do that because like you mentioned offline, that's the natural state of
Yeah,
mind.
that's a natural state, 'di ba? Pag may nakita kang tao, titignan mo agad, ang taba naman ito, ang pangit naman ng suot niya.
Yeah.
But we never
think
get
about
to express affirmations.
Yeah.
We never get to see the good things na, uy, nag-ayos siya today.
Yeah.
Ano mo yun, wow, nag-effort siyang show up today. But instead, we always see the negative things first before the good things.
But I feel like there's starting to be a shift to that, like especially with the online culture. Like more and more people are being more positive.
Yeah.
More and more people are kind of giving compliments where it's due, which is a good thing. But like sometimes in the real world still, I mean, even I have to admit, I catch myself looking at something negative. Like, for example, when I look at the restaurant, like, oh, the lighting's so bad. Like, why are we, you get what I mean?
And if you want to attract good things, we have to start practicing gratitude. We have to start practicing being grateful.
Yeah.
And being content. And so, yeah, this episode is all about that.
Okay, so I have a question for you. Were you ever a negative person
Oh my
before?
gosh, yes.
And what did you do to change, or what happened that made you change
Oh my
that
gosh.
negative way of thinking?
Oh my gosh. You know what my mom tells me na napaka-reklamador kong tao.
Oh my God.
Like, I
Same.
never Leo energy again. never, parang laging maraming gusto, parang laging may kulang, laging may reklamo. That's me before. Like, ang makikita ko, kunwari, nandito tayo sa hotel ngayon, oh my gosh, ba't ganun? Ang pangit naman nung ano. Parang ganyan. Bakit ganun? Wala man lang balcony. Bakit ganun? Ganyan. What changed? You're asking me what changed when I took coaching classes.
Okay.
That's what changed. Na parang na-realize ko when I was surrounded by coaches. If that's just, we were in Palawan, Balabac. If that's just me traveling there, I would be like, ano ba to? What a place. Like, bakit walang hotel? There's no room service. What is this
There's
bad?
no room service.
No
You're
room
so
service.
arte.
That's so bad. Oh my God. What is this? Like a foam? Ganyan.
Ew.
But, that's me. Like, maarte talaga ako.
Or that was you.
That was me. And automatically, ganun ako na parang, what's lacking? Because I always want something nice, something ganyan. That changed because I was surrounded by coaches and around 50 coaches. And then, I realized na being content, being happy, being grateful is a state of mind. And it has to start with me. So I started shifting. Even the smallest things, weirdohan na nga yung mga tao sa akin, pati yun, nag-thank you ako eh. Ganyan.
Yeah, I
Parang, oh
think
my
it
gosh,
got
thank you
to a
Lord, ang lamig.
point that
Oh my
some
gosh, thank
people
you.
would think I'm being sarcastic just because I'm grateful. I'm like, no, I'm not. I really am grateful that I got this.
Yeah. And you know what? When I started being more grateful,
Mm-hmm.
that's when I started attracting abundance in my life. Abundance in terms of my relationships. I had good friends, na quality friends, quality workmates. I had better health,
Uh-huh.
abundance in health. I had good health because I started focusing on that.
Yeah.
When, even with my body,
Mm-hmm.
so I used to be super, like, ang tingin ko sa sarili ko, ang taba ako.
Mm-mm.
And then, I changed my mindset na, ang sexy ko kaya. Diba?
I'm
I like the
beautiful.
body that
Beautiful
I am
body.
in.
Yes.
And then I started losing weight.
Uh-huh.
And then I started, alam mo yun, parang looking at myself beautifully, even more beautifully because yani ganda na ako ever since.
Yeah. Ganda.
And that's when people also started to look at me the same way. That's how I started attracting the body that I want.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's really just the shift of mind.
Yeah.
So yun, gratitude.
Like for me naman, I could go back all the way back to how I was before, which is, I was a kid. That's already expected. But I want to touch more on something recent that happened to me, which dives on this topic of the attitude of gratitude. And for me, I would say I was relatively content with my life. Like I'm living in America. Like hindi ako nagugutom. I can go shopping if I want to. But I had this sense of, I guess you could still say I was ungrateful because I was comparing myself to everyone.
Comparing, yeah,
so that's
comparison.
another way of not being grateful for what you have. Like for example, like, and I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I still have those days where I can't help but think I'm not gonna post anymore. No one's gonna like it anyway. Kind of things like that, or like I don't want to go on Instagram anymore because I don't feel like people care about me anymore. Alam mo yon? So it's like, what's the point? But then I had to shift, or I'm shifting my mindset to, wait a damn minute. This is my social media pages. If anything, this is something that I can look back on. Like, and I have to admit, there's something so refreshing not having to post anymore because I don't have to promote something. Like, because I know now for a fact if I'm gonna post something, it's because I want to just share this part of my life to the people who do follow me. And I don't want to compare myself to anyone anymore because, frankly speaking, my livelihood does not depend on my online presence na. Parang ganon. And I mean no disrespect to other social media influencers because obviously I was that before. And in a way, I still am that, I guess, with my streaming stuff. But, to be able to take yourself out of that mental space of always having to compete, of always having to have more engagement or more followers or more likes, it's very refreshing. Like, maybe I still don't see the benefits of it, like the parang, just because I stopped caring, dumami na yung likes, because I don't think that's my end goal, end all be all. Like for me, I just want to be happier. I want to be more peaceful with my decision and with my life for that matter. Kasi, for anyone who's thinking of joining the industry, like the public eye industry for that matter, it will fade. I think as you grow older, it will fade and you'll realize that some things are so much more important than that. So, yeah, that's my take on gratitude and learning how to be content with the life that you're living in.
I think for most people, like mga ganyan, no, meron tayong yung sinasabi mo nga, no one's gonna like it, ganyan. Merong mental pressure to, alam mo yun, look on what's lacking. Yung, isipin mo, for example, grabe, 1,000 lang nag-like. Pero some people, they want that 1,000.
Yeah.
Diba?
Yeah.
Parang, wow, may 20 likes ako. I think it's just really a matter of perspective.
Yeah.
And how we can be thankful for what we have and not compare ourselves. And yeah, this year, dapat mag-shift na lahat ng tao to stop living life for others.
Exactly.
And to start just focusing on yourself.
Like,
Like ako, personally, like,
yeah, go.
I wanna keep focusing on what I have. Like, I could
Yeah.
easily compare myself to friends and say, wow, they have this, they have that. Diba? Na parang,
But then sometimes you also have to ask yourself, but I don't even want that. You get me?
maiinggit ka lang if you're focusing on what you're lacking.
Exactly.
What you don't
exactly.
have.
That's
But
true.
if you look at what you have, oh my gosh.
You'll realize that you're
Life
so
is so
blessed.
much better. Yes.
You're so blessed. Like I'm missing out on things that I already have because I keep looking on the other side of the fence. That's
yes, of what's lacking. And that's very natural to people. Na tignan mo na ano yung wala ako nito, wala ako niyan. But like right now, parang pwede ko na maisipin na, for example, ano ba yan? Some people are traveling business class, for example. First class.
Oo.
Diba?
Alam mo,
Parang,
I haven't flown business class yet. Have you?
No. Pero parang, di ba parang iisipin mo na parang, wow, ano kaya, di ba? Parang sana ako din. But if you look at your life, na parang, wow, you're spending the holidays in the US.
Yeah.
You're spending time in the US. You can work from the US.
Yeah.
Diba? Parang, wow, parang iisipin mo, it's just really just a change of perspective.
Yeah. You have to change your perspective and you have to learn how to look at the positive. Look at it as the glass half full, not half empty.
Yeah.
Diba?
So, the reason why we are excited for this topic is personally, number one, I really do this every day. Like I told you, I list down 3 things that I'm grateful for the moment I wake up.
Yeah.
It's, like sobrang basic. Like, roof over my head. That's it. Diba? Good weather. Ganyan lang. Hindi ko naman yung kailangan na, wow, I bought this ganito, I bought that ganyan. No naman. Parang, it could be good cup of coffee. Alam mo yun? It's as simple as that. But reminding yourself, and sometimes, you know what? When I started this practice of listing down 3 things I'm grateful for, I had a problem before. Like, ano bang susulat ko? Ano bang meron ako? When I started. Kasi parang inisip ko, ang daming wala sa akin. I don't have this, I don't have that. But, nung naging natural na, lagi mo na makikita yung mga bagay na meron ka pala. You have to start practicing. If you want the life na, you dream of, you have to start changing your practices around how you appreciate living, how you appreciate your life.
Exactly. Yeah, I love that.
So, yun. So, ako yung practice of that. And what I realized is, when you're grateful, you attract more things to be grateful for.
Yeah, I think so because I feel like, that's probably God's way of saying that you deserve to have this because you don't, like, long for it too much. Alam mo yun, parang sometimes binibigay ni God sa'yo yung things na gusto mo when you're not even asking for it.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I want to share because I found this article. I found this article, and according to a research done by gratitude researcher Robert Emmons, says that those who practice gratitude consistently, they have the following benefits. So I'm gonna read them out to you,
go.
and then you tell me if you've experienced them.
Okay.
They are more helpful, generous, and compassionate.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
No?
Yeah.
I feel that too.
Yeah, alam mo, before,
I didn't even realize it.
I don't even do tithing. Before,
yeah, me, I do that
like
na.
yung 20 pesos lang from my baon, ganyan. Tapos minsan hingi pa ako sa mom ko na mapengi yung 100 dyan. Para mahuhulog ako. But I started giving, like, consistently when I started to become grateful, more grateful.
Right? Because it's like really you sharing your blessings. Okay, next one. Are more forgiving of others.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Diba?
Yes, like I could easily let go of things that people have done
You
to
know
me.
why? I think it's because for us, it's like, I don't want to waste my time being mad. Like, it's not worth it. I don't want the wrinkles. I'm kidding.
Ako, isa yon, but isa sa akin is that people make mistakes. And also, people go through shit every day.
Yeah.
I mean, we all have our own shit. And ano ba naman yung natapon niya yung tubig in front of me?
Yeah.
Diba? Parang,
Like,
why would
that's
I
not
get
the
mad?
end of the world.
Yeah, what
It's
if
okay.
nag-wrong send siya or whatever? Diba? Parang, that's not like
It's
a
not
big...
worth...
Hindi naman siya life-threatening level eh.
Exactly.
Pag binaril mo ako, baka yun
Baka
ang
yun na
mahirapan ako
baka yun na yung
mag-forgive.
parang,
Diba?
Pero like, what are the chances,
But before
right?
talaga, like ako, like very, sensitive. So, diba, before, so
Yeah.
parang konting lang, oh my God, nainis na ako, na-offend na ako, ganyan. As ayoko nang kausapin yung tao.
Or like you overthink if they did something that you thought was off. Like, is there something wrong with you?
Yeah.
Ikaw ba? Anyway. But yeah, the more you realize you're just grateful for everything, you more that, alam mo yun, like being bitter or being mad is not worth my time.
Correct.
Anyways, ito. Experience greater joy and pleasure. Check ako dito.
Oh my
Like,
gosh.
For some reason, you're just happy and you don't even know why.
Even the small things, diba?
Yeah.
Like kami dito, guys, kung nakikita niyo yung setup namin, ang saya-saya namin sa setup namin.
Tuwang-tuwa
But if
kami.
others, for
because
sure,
we're
like-
so proud that we made it to work.
For others, I'm sure, like, what the heck? Ano ba naman yung setup nila?
Yeah.
Diba? Parang kami, oh my gosh, we made it work. Like,
Or like when I find like super good Changgis finds, like ukay-ukay finds, natutuwa ako. Because for me, it's like, wow, I'm so proud of myself. I found this good deal. Alam mo yun? Like, I
Yeah.
don't care if it's not brand new. It's vintage. Yeah. It's vintage!
yeah, ganon. So, parang for us, I think it's really just a mindset talaga.
Yeah. Exactly.
Diba? Na parang, kahit mga maliliit na bagay, guys, as in super, like, just be thankful for everything.
Okay, next one. I know you're gonna check yes on this, but they are more outgoing and less likely to feel lonely or isolated.
Yeah.
Duh.
Even if you're alone. Actually, even if you're alone,
you
you're
like
not
your
lonely.
own company.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Even if you're alone, parang, things are just working your way for some reason. When you're grateful.
Okay, next is they have a stronger immune system.
Oh.
Check.
I guess.
For me, I think I would check on this
When
one.
you were sharing yung sa ano yun? Pagka when you work out.
Yeah, like the energy when I work out, for some reason, it just feels different. I don't even know how to describe the feeling to you guys, but sometimes when I'm happy, when I'm just in the mood, like my workouts, they're so fun for me.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, yeah, let's do it. Let's run. Yeah, lika magbuhat tayo. Let's go.
Yeah. Diba? And, ano yan nagpo-produce yan ng happy hormones.
Yes.
Being grateful. Pero pansin niyo pag stressed kayo,
No matter how much you work out,
oh my gosh.
it's like nothing's happening. And
Pag stress kayo, stress lang din ma-attract nyo.
Exactly. Like, actually, there's a scientific term for this, like your cortisol levels. So, I asked Yani if she knew. Alam mo yung cortisol, diba?
Sinabi mo
Yeah, I
kanina.
just explained. So, cortisol is basically your hormone that's responsible for how stressed you are. Like, I feel like I'm butchering this, but this is just the ballpark explanation. But anyway, so the higher your cortisol level is, the more stressed you are. The more stressed you are, the higher your cortisol level is. And if you have a high cortisol level, lahat maapekto. Like, you won't burn fat as much, mahihirapan ka to do things, like, feel mo, parang feel mo ang stress mo sa utak mo, kahit technically, wala ka naman ata siguro yung kailangan gawin, yung tipong ganon. So, guys, be more grateful so that you're less stressful.
Yeah, tama.
Okay, next is sleep more soundly.
Ooh.
It's so important. I love sleep. I love
Ako,
to sleep.
pansin ko lang sa akin is that whenever I practice meditation before I sleep, ang ganda ng tulog ko, girl. Kahit 1 oras lang yan.
Diba?
Kahit 2 oras lang yan. And meditation kasi, for me, that's when I really download all the things that binablock ng mind ko whenever I'm on social media, I'm on my phone, hindi ko alam mo yun, hindi ko ma-enjoy yung mga bagay na yun. But when I practice meditation and gratitude, oh my gosh, ang ganda ng tulog ko.
Diba?
Oo,
Like,
promise.
I don't know. It's like, for me, I love sleeping. I'm a heavy sleeper, like Yani, and Yani's also a heavy sleeper. I just want to share. So last night we slept And there was an alarm clock that was going off, and I thought that was Yanni's, and Yanni thought it was mine. So we were like,
Sa hotel, girl.
it was the hotel's alarm pala. Pero natutulog lang kami.
Yeah. Pero yun, gratitude is something that I think what's lacking for some people.
Yeah.
That's why there's a parang giggle to get things, to have things. It's because we forget to appreciate and to focus on what we have. And speaking of focus, diba? What you focus on expands. Pansinin nyo, if you are stressed, yung, kunwari, when you start your day stressed, tapon yung coffee sa damit mo, tuloy-tuloy na the whole day, parang, misery na yung buong araw. Parang, ba't ganun? Traffic din. Tapos, pinagalitan ako ng boss ko. Tapos, alam mo yun, parang, everything happens in one day. Tapos, sasabihin mo na lang, worst day ever.
Yeah.
It's because you have that mindset.
Yeah.
But if you have a mindset of gratitude, the moment you wake up,
Maapektuhan yung buong araw mo.
the whole day,
Yes.
wow, so much to be grateful for pala.
Yes.
Wow, so many good things pala in life. So, yun yung isa sa mga, I think, talagang practices that more people should start doing.
Yeah. So I guess let's end this episode with an assignment. Yeah, assignment! So guys, should they do this at the start of the day or at the end of the day?
Start of the day.
So at the start of the day, every day, get your notebook. It doesn't even have to be an actual notebook. It could be on your phone, like the notepad. And just write three things that you're grateful for.
Yes.
So that's it. That's your assignment. And post them over at our Facebook group. That's fb.com/groups/quarterlifepodcast. Quarterlife Bliss Podcast.
Yeah, try nyo lang na every day, like, write down things that you're grateful for. Doesn't have to be big, doesn't have to be material things, but keep writing it down.
Yeah.
Every day. Make it a practice. Make it a habit.
Yeah, and if it's more than 3,
Go.
by all means, go.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Basta 3 yung minimum.
Yes. That's why, I have this sa tracker ko na, hindi dun sa financial tracker, dun sa monthly intentions tracker, meron akong weekly wins. For you to write down things na, di ba, pansin mo, meron tayo laging to-do list. To-do list, tapos pag di natin natapos yun, ano ba to, hindi ko natapos. Ang tamad ko, hindi pa ako pwede matulog, magpupuyat pa ako.
Yeah.
But if you write down the things you've accomplished,
Ang saya.
ay, ang dami ko palang nagawa.
Exactly.
That's the same way with thinking and writing down your gratitude list. So the thing is, ang dami nating to do, ang dami nating to have. Diba? Ang dami nating gustong bagay. Wala pa to lahat, so hindi pa ako magiging grateful. No, if you want to attract all of the things that you intend in your life, not just things, but all of your goals, your dreams, you have to focus on what you have.
Agree. I agree.
Diba?
100%.
Yes, so our invitation is to write down things that you're grateful for.
Yeah. Please RSVP. Yan ka na naman sa invitation.
Ha?
Pa-RSVP po sa
Ang dami
invitation
kong calling, ang dami kong invitation. Sige na nga, ibahin ko na next episode.
Hey, I think next episode is the start of our love series.
Ooh, let's see. So yan, guys, I hope you learned something dito, and be more grateful this year.
Alright. Bye, guys.
Bye!
Thank you guys for hanging out with us for another episode of Quarter Life Bliss.
Let us know your thoughts by joining our community at facebook.com/group/quarterlifeless podcast and following us over at Quarter Life Bliss Podcast on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube.
And that's it. Anything else to say, bestie?
Find your bliss and money will follow.
Yawn.